She didn't marry him for love. She married him for comfort. But the man she thought was cold, distant, and calculated did something at midnight that shattered everything she thought she knew. This is Olivia's story. Olivia had always believed love was a luxury for the rich. And she wasn't rich. After her mother's hospital bills swallowed her savings, and her retail job barely kept the lights on, Olivia said yes to the unthinkable. A marriage contract. 1 year. Be my wife. No questions. No romance. $1 million after the final day, said Grant Avery, the man every tabloid called the Ice King of Georgia. She signed. Not because she loved him, but because she was tired of losing. The house was cold like its owner. Every corner of the marble-floored mansion echoed like it hadn't heard laughter in years. Grant was polite but mechanical. Dinner was silent. Touch was non-existent. But at midnight every night, Olivia would hear the same thing. A door creaking open. A faint shuffle of footsteps down the hallway. And then silence. Her best friend Hannah wasn't sold. Olive, you're living in a movie. And you don't even know the plot. What kind of man pays for a wife but refuses to sleep in the same room? Olivia laughed it off. I don't need love. I need the money. But deep down she was curious. And afraid. One night she followed the sound. She tiptoed behind Grant's shadow until he entered a locked closet in the east wing. A place he never let staff clean. A place he once told her, never go in there. Ever. She pressed her ear to the door and heard sobbing. Man. Weeping. Curiosity overruled caution. The next day, while Grant was away, Olivia broke in. The room was filled with children's toys, a broken tricycle, and dozens of photos of a boy. Smiling, laughing, alive. But in every picture the boy aged. Until suddenly he stopped aging. On the final photo, Ethan Avery, 2012 to 2019. Her heart sank. He had a son. That night Olivia stayed up. At midnight, Grant walked in again, this time holding a small red car in his hand. He knelt in front of the child's photo. Happy birthday, Ethan. He cried quietly, kissed the photo frame and whispered, I'm sorry I wasn't there. Then he turned and saw Olivia. He didn't yell. He simply sat and told her everything. My wife left me after our son died. Said I buried myself in work. She was right. I paid you because I wanted someone here. Not for romance. Just presence. I needed someone to stop the silence. She didn't know what to say. He looked at her and added softly, but I didn't expect to feel again. Olivia was torn. The contract said she'd leave in 4 weeks. But now, she didn't want to. Not because of the money. Because of him. Yet she felt guilty. She didn't marry him for love. How could she ever admit that? On the last day she packed. She laid the check on the table, untouched. I can't take your money. I didn't come for love. But I found it anyway. And that scares me. Left. That night the mansion was silent again. Until the clock struck 12. And the front door opened. She returned. Holding a single red rose. Happy birthday, Ethan, she whispered at the photo, just like he did. Grant appeared behind her. No words. Just tears. They stood together in silence. She married him for money. But she stayed for healing.